cows killed a skunk last night?
Woke up this morning on the farm and didn't find nothing but a stanky skunk. We going on a road trip today, guys. Let's have some fun. Woo!
Good morning, friend. You want to be my friend this morning, buddy? Good boy. Let's go. Let's go eat breakfast. What a beautiful morning. Awesome. Guys, welcome back to the Stoney Ridge Farm. Cheers, grab your coffee. Good morning. Here we are, and we're getting ready to go on a road trip. Can't wait. We got a little bit of farm work to get done. We got to go get Buddy his breakfast. And we're going to take the FJ Cruiser right there. We're headed up to Asheville, North Carolina to get a special treat for the farm. In case you guys don't know, and this is going to be a little different video, a little bit of farming and a little bit of fun. In case you don't know, we live close to a river here. It's called the Dan River. And I've got a bunch of buddies that like to go on river trips, probably 3 times a week. So we're gonna pick up some new kayaks for the farm, for the ponds, and for going down the river, recreating. Whenever I move the cows across the farm, it's always a bit stressful. Let's go make sure the chickens got their waters topped off before we head out. It's gonna be 95 degrees today, and we gotta fence off these hay bales that you see. Cheers, coffee time. Part of the routine on the farm here every morning is to make sure that the birds are fed and all the animals are taken care of. And try to get out here before it gets so blazing hot that we can't hardly stand it. I just load the buckets on the front of the four-wheeler and make sure my waters are all filled up, as well as get my coffee in. Good morning, birdies. Lots of chores to get done when I get back too. I gotta pick those doggone tomatoes. Got tomatoes to can. Right over here to my not so good post-storage area, which is right here. I guess we've all got junk piles. I just know all this stuff will be picked back up and redistributed through the farm. These are called strain right pigtail step-in posts. Probably gonna need about 8 or 10 of them. Go, Tammy, go! Woohoo! Is that a skunk? What is that? Looks like a skunk. Thank goodness it doesn't stink. The cows killed a skunk last night? We're just gonna start fencing real quick. It's not gonna take very long. The cows, like I said, want to bunch up right here at the gate. This is Donnie the bull, and these are all the girls. All right, I don't know why, but there's a skunk right there. What on earth is going on? Why is there a young skunk right there? It's so odd. Must have stepped into the cow pasture and the cows killed it. I don't know, weird. All right, I'm just gonna start stepping them in. Mean old nasty skunk. Shoo. All right, we got the fence up, super simple. This is a solar electric fence charger. That's all set up. We're all hooked up here. Power is on. Yep. And our wire runs right along the edge of these hay bales, so the cows can't get in here and tear up the hay bales or crowd around this gate. The cows are good, cows are happy, plenty to eat. We gotta hit the road. We're late already. Oh, baby. Contact. So why are we going on a road trip today? Why am I taking you guys here? Well, the place we're going is called Big Adventures. It's near Asheville, North Carolina. It's beautiful in the North Carolina mountains. And honestly, we've got to take a little time off, a little time away from our land, a little time away from our farm. And I took my first vacation in 2 years last week, and it really opened my eyes. There'll be a link at the end of this video. Even if you don't watch this whole video, scroll to the end. There'll be a link to a video we put out a couple weeks ago, or I put out a couple weeks ago, discussing being a prisoner to your farm. I think it's important that we all think about this and we all take care of our mental health. So today is a mental health and a fun day. I'm hoping we can get inside the factory and see how an injection molded, I guess it's injection molded, kayak is made. Really cool. These are going to be some fun kayaks. I think we've got fishing, recreation, river, kayaks you can stand up in. Not only does this company make kayaks, it also makes something really cool for your farm, for your tractor. That's one of the reasons we're going up here. These people are awesome. Great people, salt of the earth. All right, guys, so we're here. We're 3.5 hours from home at Big Adventures Factory Store. Let's go in and check it out.
Josh,
Tyler, what's
how's it
up,
going?
man? Did you see me try to shake hands with my left hand, my camera hand?
I saw that. I saw that. Well, welcome in.
Yeah, guys, this is Tyler. Tyler is with, it's Native Watercraft, but it's...
Yeah, so Big Adventures. We make native watercraft kayaks, we make Bonafide kayaks, and we make Liquid Logic kayaks, which you're here to pick up some Liquid Logic kayaks and a Bonafide kayak as well. So.
Nice, awesome.
Yeah, and I got a new lid for you too.
Ooh, get rid of that. Let's go. Whoa, what happened? My hair came off in that hat. Did you see that?
Oh no.
I'm gonna let you take us through and kind of show us what you have. This, I guess first we'll go inside the factory. You guys make them right here.
Heck yeah, yeah. So we've got our store out front here, but then where the magic happens is back in the factory. So some really cool things to see throughout this building.
Nice. And the way we got hooked up together was through Cool Tops, which Cool Tops is an injection molded, or is it?
It's a thermoform product.
Okay.
So yeah, the Cool Top obviously goes on top of mowers and tractors to keep you cool out there. It got a nice integrated fan, but yeah, we work closely with the Cool Tops company. So.
Sweet. Well, let's do a little walkabout.
All right, sounds good.
Tell me what we got.
All right, so this is our store. We have everything that we manufacture back here for sale. We service the local Asheville area market, but we've got our Native Watercraft fishing kayaks. So we've got our Native Watercraft brand is known for being some of the best kayaks in the game for fishing. So we've got our pedal drive system that allows you to be hands-free, so you can pedal backwards or forward and it just pops right up if you're in shallow water. So this has been really popular boats.
This is a straight up fishing kayak, but, and if I'd have known that, I'd have probably got one of these. I didn't know you could lift this out of the water, because part of the reason I didn't want a fishing kayak with a pedal drive is because if you're in shallow water, it can be a problem. Are there fins on the back of this?
We have a rudder system. So our rudder system allows you to steer while you're pedaling, and then there's a handle right on the side of the boat here, so it's really easy to turn the kayak.
Nice. So if you hook into a big one, you can still steer, still pull.
That's right. It's nice to have the pedal drive to keep your hands free for sure.
Tell me about the seat setup here. Now, one of the kayaks that I'm picking up today, or two of them, have this seat set up, right?
Sure, yeah. So we sew these seats in-house here, so we have a full sewing crew back there. And really we've gone for comfort, and we were one of the first people or brands to ever use like a framed kind of camp chair style seat. So we tried to integrate that comfort that you get in more of a normal camping chair into a kayak. So you'll see a lot of these framed seats with hand sewn materials on them. So just ultra comfortable. That's a little aftermarket pad too, if you want even more comfort to it. So.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. Well, you know, us Americans, especially us fishermen, have a lot of cushion in the back sometimes.
Oh yeah, it makes a little extra comfort for sure. And Josh, this is one of the boats that you're going to be getting. This is from our Liquid Logic brand. This is our Kiowood 12. One of my favorite boats to paddle that we offer. So smooth, so fast on the water. Super comfortable with that seating system that's really similar to what we just looked at.
Yeah.
Lots of standing area, a lot of storage area, shove things underneath this. We actually have some people that use this front pad for their dogs, small dogs that are up there.
Can stand on it.
Yep.
So tell me about this again real quick.
Yeah, so this is a storage area for keys and some phones. Also maybe a snack for the day, just easy access while you're on the water.
Cup holder.
Cup holder. We got some gear track if you wanted to mount like a rod holder or something like that.
Nice.
We got paddle holder here.
Cool.
This chair can actually be removed while you're on like a little sandy beach on the side of the river.
Yeah.
Enjoy it while you're having lunch.
Oh, that's great.
So that's pretty cool. Just lots of storage in the back too.
Nice. Never worry about a wet butt on a kayak again.
That's right.
Awesome.
Keeps
And you
it
can
dry.
stand on this too.
That's
while
right.
it's
Yeah,
in
it
the
does
river.
have enough stability to stand on it too.
Nice.
So really comfortable boat. But
Now, can you stand up here also? Or
you know
is it
what?
just
It's
typically there?
primarily in here. We use that pads for gear or also for a small dog. But you can certainly try. Just be ready to get wet maybe.
No doubt. All right.
So that's Liquid Logic. We also make some whitewater kayaks for Liquid Logic. And then our other brand that we make is Bonafide. And you're
Sweet.
getting the EX123 right here, which is
Okay.
a really cool crossover kayak. Sit inside, tons of gear storage opportunity. Great boat for if you want to try to go camping on the river, maybe do an
Yep.
overnight.
That's the plan.
Tons of storage in the back. Plenty of room in there and plenty of comfort with the seat here.
Gotcha. This is, what is this?
Yeah, there's a little
here?
storage, like a dry
Okay.
bag
Or
area.
a non-slip pad for a puppy dog.
Yeah, yeah. So you got this little console here too, similar to what we just looked at, where you got plenty of gear storage, some cup
Awesome.
holders. And
All this stuff is made in-house, injection molded or molded, not
Yeah.
injection molded. It's a different kind of molding. Stay tuned. We're going to take you in the factory
yes.
and show you.
So the kayaks, yes, they are made with some rotational molding for
Nice.
sure. So
Awesome.
yeah, so more Bonafide boats here. But now let's go to where the magic happens. Let's go
Yeah,
to the back.
let's check
Let's
it
see
out.
the factory. So one of the really cool things that we do here is we actually sew our own seating, and we have a lot of accessories that we sew as well. So we have a full sewing crew here. We love to do this in-house. We can control the quality. We've got an amazing team here that does all of this work.
Nice. I'm just super surprised that this isn't just all Chinese all the time everywhere, you know?
Yeah, we really we love having this in-house. You know, there are some other kayak brands out there that are made overseas, but this just allows us to get a lot of control over the process. Obviously keeps the local economy running here,
Yeah.
which is what we want to support as well.
So we got something cool going on here. We're going to show it real quick, but then we're going to walk over here, if that's okay,
Yeah.
and show what
Absolutely.
this starts as, what a kayak starts like.
Yeah, so it's what we call a rock and roll oven. So looks like a big clam too. So it's going to be in this big pit, and the whole oven is going to rock back and forth as these big cast aluminum molds spin inside of it. So as you're seeing here, this kayak is cooling inside the mold, but it'll be doing that same movement inside that oven.
Okay.
So that'll lay down that polyethylene resin really nice and evenly throughout the kayak.
Very cool.
Let's look at what a kayak is before it's a kayak.
Right.
So
That's
this will eventually be a kayak.
wow.
Pretty cool.
That is so
Really
cool.
fine material and UV protected as well. Just a really nice resin that goes into all the kayaks that we have.
Nice, nice. Now for color, does somebody, is there a specific mixer? Or is this guy like a pro? He's like,
yeah, he's measured. No, we actually use a scale. So we
Okay.
have some of our kayaks have multiple colors, some
Yep.
are solid, but we have a chart over here that we reference that basically we'll pull the different colors, the different weights by model, and make sure we're putting the same amount in every time.
Gotcha.
It is kind of cool that every kayak is a little bit unique if it has multiple colors. We can't do it exactly the same every time, but we
Yeah.
can get a pattern that's pretty close every time.
Sweet. The little
Yeah.
scale is right there.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
And I think we might get lucky and see one of these come out, but we'll have to see. It might be a little bit. But yeah, so after that kayak's done cooling, we're gonna bring the mold over to the other side over here and take the kayak out. And it's gonna be about 180 degrees Fahrenheit before it goes and gets built out all the way.
Nice. Looks like, is there one coming out right over here?
Yeah,
maybe?
let's go look and see what we got. So that probably has about 15 more minutes on it.
Okay.
We'll add the air pressure to it to keep it nice and clean up against the mold surface, but about 15 minutes left on that one.
All right. Can we walk up and see
Absolutely.
inside there?
Glad you got your short sleeve shirt on because it's going to be a little warm over there. Our ovens get up to about 650 degrees Fahrenheit, and the kayak inside, not that hot obviously, but it warms up pretty quick.
Okay.
And you
Cool.
can kind of feel the heat coming out of there. Got a burner that runs across the bottom, and then these spindles that hold that mold right in.
So only one kayak at a time in these molds right here.
That's correct. And out of this particular oven, we can do one at a time.
Nice. And even most of the molds you guys use are made domestically, is
We
that right?
have tried to do as many molds domestically as possible. We do
Nice.
have a mixed bag on that.
America. That's awesome.
Yep. Once our kayaks come right out of the oven, we get them built. And so you'll see here our assembly team has kayaks ready to be built out. They're taking a lunch right now, but they'll be back ready to build.
Cool.
But we try to get them all ready to go, and then we'll bag them up, take them to the warehouse, and they'll go to their home. So yeah, this is
really
our traction
nice
padding.
Yeah.
This is actually cut out in California.
Okay,
Yep.
nice. That's some really nice stuff right there.
Yeah.
You said it takes sometimes up to 2 hours to assemble a kayak?
Yeah, that's probably up to 2.5 or so. Some of them are more complex models that we make.
Yeah.
Some are a lot faster than that, but can range.
And there's one person that does all the assembly and quality checks on the paddle system? The pedal?
Yeah, we do all of our assembly of our pedal drive in-house. So Kim, who runs our pedal drive room,
Yeah.
she's on it with the quality control there. So we
Nice.
have very little issues with our pedal drives once they leave this facility.
Nice. Now when they leave or when they're done, they're bagged up in these bags, right? They're like a
Yep.
cotton bag. And
Yeah, protected and ready to go to our warehouse where they'll eventually go on a truck
Yeah.
and get out for people to get on the water. All right, Josh, through these doors we enter kayak heaven. You ready?
Nice, yeah.
All right.
Wait a minute.
Where did we just go from? So this is our warehouse. So
Okay.
once those kayaks are built, they get set back here to get ready to go on a truck. And got quite a few kayaks back here right now, but we're
Nice.
shipping them every single day. So
Nice. So these kayaks go out to most of your retailers
Yes.
throughout the country, you were saying?
that's right.
And they get loaded on a truck right out the back door right here.
Yes.
And so you've got 10 retailers and you drop them off to all 10 retailers. So-
Yeah, depending on the truckload, we may have a full truck going to one retailer. We may have a truck that's split up into 5 or 6 different retailers where it's going to drop off kayaks.
Cool. So if a person wanted to go online and research your kayaks and get some good, hardcore, awesome information,
Yes.
who would they reach out to, or what website would they
Great
go to?
question. Every single one of the brands that we make has its own site. So we got
Okay.
nativewatercraft.com, bonafidefishing.com, liquidlogicKayaks.com.
Gotcha.
And we've got Hurricane Kayaks too. So you could go to those websites and check out all the information you might want
Okay.
on our models.
I'll post links down there for you guys. That way you have an easy option. If you're a fishing guy, you want to go Bonafide, is that right?
Bonafide or Native Watercraft.
Native Watercraft.
Yep, for sure.
And if you're a whitewater guy,
Liquid Logic.
Liquid Logic.
All
Sweet.
day.
Awesome. Well, let's go check out the kayaks that we're getting today. And the reason we decided to go with a variety of kayaks is for 2 reasons. A friend of mine, we're partnered up in a joint venture for some agritourism.
Nice.
And we want to be able to take people down the river on some
Yeah.
good, comfortable
Awesome.
watercraft. And the other reason is I want to go down the river.
Yeah, heck yeah. Well, you got the right mix of boats to have a great day on a chill river for sure.
Nice.
So
Well, so we've already seen
Yep.
the one over there.
Yep.
What do we have? Is this one also?
yes,
Yeah?
yeah. So this is the Liquid Logic Saluda 11.
Okay.
So sit inside kayak, similar seating. We got that frame comfortable seating sewn here in house. We've got a similar console up here for storage. Slide a paddle under here if you want to stow your paddle for a little bit. Also, you can put a dry bag, and then you got plenty of storage here in the back of the kayak too. So you got your lunch, your gear for the day.
Oh, yeah, tons
You
of
can,
gear. Awesome. And
get
there's
some
a
quick-
pad.
Yep, that
in
helps
there.
separate it, keep it drier back here. So it's a
Sweet.
great boat, comfortable, easy to paddle, and stable. So
Nice.
you've got a 11 footer of this, and you got a 12 footer.
Sweet.
So you'll be all set on that front. And then we talked about the EX that you're getting.
Yep.
We also talked about that Kiowa up front. So you got the 12 footer, and you're going to get a 10.5 footer as well.
Okay.
Just the 12 footer will be just a little bit faster, but it's going to be pretty equivalent in comfort and stability. You're not
Okay.
going to really feel much difference there.
Gotcha. So the 10 footer is a little wider platform, it looks like?
a little bit wider in the seating area,
Yeah.
and that just creates that stability that you kind of miss by shooting down that length a little bit.
Gotcha.
So it'll still be really comfortable.
For those who've never been on a kayak, have just been canoes and
Mm-hmm.
boats, and you're thinking about getting into kayaks, the wider the boat, the more stable it's going to be?
Yeah, you got to
kinda?
take into account the length as well.
Okay.
But yeah, that the width of the boat typically leads to more stability.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of things that we can do with our hull designs too, and the shapes of the hull of the kayak
Yeah.
to allow it to provide some stability without having to go as wide as some other kayaks might have to get that
Nice.
stability. So
Now, most sit-on-top kayaks that I've ever been on don't have this seat system like you're talking about
Yes.
here. So your butt gets wet every time you get in the kayak.
yeah,
I was a little worried, and you put my worries at ease about being tipsy, being pretty top heavy, sitting up on top of this thing in that chair. But
yeah, we've designed these boats around having that chair, so you're gonna feel really stable and comfortable in that chair.
Cool.
Even, you know, you're probably pretty tall. Well, how tall are you?
I'm
Probably
about 6'5".
6'5". You're gonna feel really comfortable, especially in that Kia with 12.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. One other boat that you are getting to that we haven't talked about yet is the Liquid Logic Versa.
Okay.
So this is our hybrid sit on top, sup paddleboard. We've really tried to incorporate a lot of the cool features of a paddleboard with the comfort of a kayak. So we've got our big frame seat here that sits up high, but then you have the big open deck to stand up on, to climb up on if you're swimming. It's a really good platform for adults and kids alike.
So I could get off of this and get back on it in the water without having to...
You can.
Okay.
It might take you a time or two to get used to it, but you can. It's got enough stability that you can climb back up on there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Guys, we're gonna load them up, get them on the trailer, and head back to the hills because we got cows to take care of. All right, nice. We got a load on now for sure. I don't have a kayak trailer. I think I'm gonna have to get one after this. This is awesome, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you all learned a little bit of something here at Big Adventures Factory Store and Factory. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, take care of yourself. It's not just about work all the time. You gotta make some time for play. Stay tuned for a future video when we head down the river and do a camping trip on the Dan River here in North Carolina. See you guys next time on the Stoney Ridge. Woo!
Come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your baby, bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge.
Part of the daily routine on the farm, aside from drinking lots of coffee. Oh, water hose is off. Mosquito doesn't get off me. I don't have any free hands to swat a mosquito. Get away, bro. And unload. Nope, didn't work.
Stinking skunk. Woke up this morning on the farm and didn't find nothing but a stinky skunk.
Gnats. I got a gnat in my gnai. A gnouch.
Me too.
Ooh, get rid of that. Let's go. Whoa. What happened? My hair came off in that hat. Did you see that?
Oh no.
There we go. We got it. We gotta pimp that right there.
Oh yeah, there
Oh,
we
yeah.
go. Nice. Goes on top of mowers and tractors to keep you cool.